expressed in this program by the host or guests do not state or reflect those of the company, its management, sponsors, or any entities they represent.
Oh, it's lit. We prime time. Subscribe, like, and share. Give us your feedback. Yo, I'm Manny at the plate and Kobe off a steal. Gretzky for the goal and Brady at the wheel. I'm a game changer, the Osaka of the tennis, and breaking scoreboard. Simone of the Olympics, defense and big business. The Mayweather who way better. From the greatness of Jim Brown, I've been down. Talking sports before I was off the porch. Screaming Bo knows while Jordan was playing horse. Late 80s getting torched by the drive and the shot. 2016 got a ring off the 3 in the block. They eased to forgot the cardiac kids. Price and Doherty, Bell in the Indian years. This who it is. Your host DeeTrynt, yo, that's a name banger. Come in the streets and talk sports with the game changer. Yo, your host DeeTrynt, that's a name banger. Come in the streets and talk sports with the game changer.
DeeTrynt, Game Changer Sports Talk, InDaStreetzSportz. Man, what's really good? All right, it's been a couple minutes. You know what I'm saying? I miss y'all too. I know last time I was on here, we had a wild one. Nice. I had a little rant escapade about, certain aspects of the team and what I, felt like they needed to talk into, right? I don't know if they heard me or not, but as we get through the season, we'll find out, right? It is a pleasure to have y'all here. It is game day Sunday, right? So already past 1 o'clock, almost 2. So you already know the first set of half of games is going on right now in the NFL. Let's just do a little recap of what's going on with them, right? Before we get into the reason why we here, right? So we got the Saints and Falcons going on Fox. Falcons up, Saints up 14-7 over the Falcons with 13:42 left in the second. Bears are losing to the Rams at home 6-0. 13 minutes left in the second quarter. Vikings with the ball have a 14-0 lead over the Packers in Green Bay just to start of the second quarter. The Steelers are getting their butts handed to them by the Colts. Just to start of the second quarter, the Colts up 14-0. Broncos and Jets ending the first quarter, still no score. Eagles is in Tampa Bay to take on the Bucks. They are down 14-0 to the Buccaneers at the start of the second. The Bengals are up 7-0 over the Panthers with 10.5 left to go in the second quarter. The Jaguars are up on the Texans in the division battle 10-7. It is about 14.5 minutes left in that game as well. You can catch that game on CBS in your region. All right. I am DeeTrynt. This is Game Changer Sports Talk, streaming on multiple media platforms: Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, YouTube. If you missed the live streamings, you can catch the replay on Spotify, Google Podcasts, Radio Public, and various other streaming platforms. Just look for the InDaStreetzSportz channel. Like, subscribe, share, follow. Once you get in there, you will see DeeTrynt, Game Changer Sports Talk. Make sure y'all do the same. All right. Make sure y'all check out the website, InDaStreetzSportz.com. We got the latest articles, videos, insight on Little League, middle school league, high school league, college league, D2 league, NFL. We might even do some rugby or something. It depends on what's going on for the season. All right. But it is week 4 in the NFL. This is usually the week where you start to see teams kind of start to put it together. Those first 4 games, especially with the new preseason rules, they're a crapshoot, right? Teams may look like they shouldn't. Some teams may look like they should. It just depends, right? But it's been a crazy one so far. But we're here to talk about Browns and Raiders, all right? The Browns and Raiders, who kick off at 4:25 Eastern Standard Time, 1:25 Pacific Standard Time. All right. I do miss the West Coast. I kind of feel some type of way today in Vegas, and I'm not there. Okay. I should be in Vegas. At some point, I will be back in Vegas. I do miss it out there. But I will like the fact that my Browns about to go out there and kick some tail today. All right. The Raiders come in here 1-2, led by quarterback Gardner Minshew. The Browns come in 1-2 as well, led by Deshaun Watson. And, both of these teams have some things to work out, right? the Raiders are, they got their new coach, Antonio Pierce. He bringing in a new, just a whole new culture, whole new way about doing things. People who don't know, Antonio Pierce was a middle linebacker for the New York Giants when they went on their Super Bowl runs with Eli Manning. And he's a really good guy. I think he's done a really good job over there. He got these boys playing like they want to win. And he got some of the stars in there who was disgruntled to not be disgruntled anymore. So that's always a plus up for the coach. Oh, my bad. It's always a plus up for the coach when he can get a lot of conflicting personalities to get on one accord. You definitely want to give kudos to the men that could make those type of things happen. As for the Browns, right? They're just out of sync. Some people think the sky's falling, they think the roof is caving in. I just personally think that the Browns just, they still putting it together, right? They didn't really play a lot in the preseason together, especially this offense. Still acclimating new pieces, still shuffling around from all the injuries and all things like that. But let's see what today's injury report looks like. So Joe Bitonio should be here. Jack Conklin is probably out. Myles Garrett will play. David Njoku is out. Pierre Strong, I believe, is out as well. Jedrick Wills is probably out as well. He might be a game time decision, but I believe he's out as well. I haven't heard anything different about him actually playing. Yeah. Jordan Hicks, though, he has like a lingering issue. He's older. So even though he's on the injury report, I do believe he will play. Nick Chubb is not scheduled to come back this game. His 4 weeks today is his final game, and he can be eligible to come back next week. So that'll be something we'll look out for. So how do the Browns? Oh, wait. Let me not skip over the Raiders. All right. Devontae Adams is out. Decameron Richardson, the cornerback, is out. Thayer Munford, offensive tackle, is doubtful. Amir Abdullah, running back, he is questionable. And Divine Diablo is out for them as well at linebacker. And that's for the Raiders. Now, for the Browns, how can the Browns get back on a good foot, right? I was listening to UCSS, right? Ultimate Cleveland Sports Show. And I was just listening to a segment. I seen G. Bush and Jay Crawford and the Bull. And on this particular segment, they brought in Sean King. Now, for those who are not familiar with Sean King was a quarterback for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers when they won a Super Bowl. That particular season, Sean had been up a couple of seasons. So he had been in that system when Tony Dungy had ran it. And then Dungy went to the Colts, the coach Peyton, and John Gruden took over, and he ended up winning the ring with them. Keyshawn's only ring, right? Deshaun, on this segment, Sean King pointed out some things that were easily correctable. He brought up about 5 plays from the previous game, and those plays illustrated exactly the problem with the Browns offense, right? And it's a multitude of things. And that's why I say they just need to get cohesive, right? Get on the same page. Deshaun is holding the ball too long. So today's game, I would like to see you not hold the ball. Do not live in fear. Let that thing go. If you see him open, pass it. Just get in the habit of passing it, right? What's good?
You breaking up and staticking, bro.
I'm breaking up.
Yep, and staticking.
Damn, I ain't even did nothing. What it sound like right now? I still break up.
Uh-huh.
Let me all right.
No bars.
You said I got no bars.
I say no bars.
How about I don't got no bars? All right, what we looking like now?
I'm trying to eat. Technical difficulties. DeeTrynt to be back.
Oh, hey,
Now
you see
you
the
back.
look on my face? Like, what the heck just happened?
All right, now you back.
Oh, with a full set of bars. All right, bet. I don't. You know what? I apologize for not having a better internet provider that allows me to not have these miscues. Okay, my apologies. So as I was saying, Deshaun, you know, Deshaun has. I was watching a segment of Ultimate Cleveland Sports Show. Jay Crawford, Bull, and G. Bush brought on Sean King. And Sean King just highlighted 5 different players from last week's game against. Forgot who we played last week. Who did we play last week? Well, I don't remember who we played last week. That's amazing, right? I don't even remember who we played last week. Hold on. Oh, the Giants. My fault. They just tell you how highly I think of the Giants. I couldn't even remember their name. My fault. And it's not their fault. But he pointed out 5 plays from last week that, with just a little minor mental tweaking would help the Browns offense out a lot. One of those things was him holding on to the ball too long. Deshaun, let it rip today. Let it go. Just let it fly. We pay you a whole bunch of money. Well, I can't say it because it ain't coming out of my pocket. But the Browns pay you a lot of money to just play the game.
Doing it again.
Back to no bars.
Doing it again. You want to do it? Shit, the last stream we did, that shit probably was extra crispy, bro. The last one we did was extra crispy. I'm talking about extra crispy. You in a different location? Vikings just cashed me out already.
You see the look on my face. This is my life, right? Set things up, deal with some elements, get to it, to still have to deal with more elements. So I want to see Deshaun let the ball go. I do feel like Kevin Stefanski needs to run faster plays, allow this offensive line to get some confidence to win some battles. I feel like the running game should be utilized a lot more. But in fairness, too, the Browns have a lot of mental miscues, a lot of false starts, illegal man downfield, holding penalties, just things that just should not be happening. And believe it or not, these things are drive killers. These things hurt. When you get a good play on a first down and it should be first down again, but then you have to accept the fact that there's a holding penalty. And now instead of a new 1st and 10, you're on 1st and 15, 1st and 20, 1st and 18. That hurts. When you get a good run on first down or a good play on first down, and you get to 2nd and 2, and you get on 2nd down, and you all false start or illegal formation. or you just so happen to miss the block. That hurts the offense. It hurts the chemistry of the offense. It hurts the timing of the offense. It hurts everything. The beautiful thing about football is that it takes every man to do their job for everybody to shine. Okay. So I need to see the Browns get on that. Now, Myles Garrett is kind of hurt. He kind of limited, right? But I I don't think that should matter. I don't think that should matter because the Browns have a lot of good players on this defense. A lot of them. Great, potentially legendary players on this defense. They need to be able to punch the Raiders in the mouth. No Devontae Adams. They got some young guys down there that they grooming. Take them out the game. Make them non-factors. Nothing they can do should matter. The keys to the Browns today is to dominate in the areas where you're strong. The Raiders have one of the worst running defenses in the league. The Browns should be able to take advantage there with all them big bodies on that offensive line. They should be able to get downhill quite often. I'm pretty sure the weather in Vegas is very great right now. They should be able to get downhill a lot. Deshaun Watson should be able to get in rhythm. We should get some good timing plays. I am going to stick to what I said last podcast, last stream. RPO is the base offense. If you run RPO, if you start off with the RPO, if you make that the game plan, the offense will look a lot better. All right? The offense will be phenomenal. DeeTrynt, Game Changer Sports Talk, InDaStreetzSportz, Sports, streaming on multiple media platforms, Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, YouTube. Catch us on IG at InDaStreetzSportz or at DeeTrynt. If you missed the live streamings, you can catch the replays on Spotify, Google Podcasts, Radio Public, various other streaming platforms. Just look for the InDaStreetzSportz channel. Like, subscribe, share, follow. Once you get in there, you'll see Game Changer Sports Talk with yours truly, DeeTrynt. Make sure you all do the same. Catch the website. All right. And if anybody, if you got players, people, places you want highlighted, make sure y'all email us, InDaStreetzSportz@gmail.com or DeeTrynt@gmail.com. We're talking Browns, Raiders. Hello. Can you hear me, bro? Where you at?
Yeah, I hear you.
You can hear me?
Yeah,
Is this cool? Listen,
Yeah.
man, I don't even know. The laptop just blanked out.
I wasn't even in here. I was in the goddamn kitchen and shit. I'm like, I don't hear him talking no more. Like,
Bruh, it blanked out mid-sentence, bro. Okay? Just blanked out. So I had to switch to the phone. All right. Hopefully we have a lot less confusion while I'm on the phone. All right?
That's what you was on last time, wasn't it?
Yeah, clearly I'm going to have to stick to the phones. All right?
Yeah, because
I
you
guess
extra
me and the
clear, right? You
laptop.
extra clear and shit right now. You got it going on.
Yeah, me and the laptop not getting along, y'all. Clearly, we're beefing. We're gonna have to have a counseling session. After the stream, we need to figure out why we can't seem to get along when it matters. Okay. Now I understand. A lot of us had to go through this in our relationships, right? Sometimes we gotta, have some mediation and figure out why we can't connect when it's time for us to connect. But We can say the same thing about the Browns, right? Why can't the receivers connect with Deshaun when they need to connect? All right. But as I was saying before it cut out, RPO game, taking advantage of where they're strong at. You have a strong, you have an offensive line built for getting downhill. So doing that, different creative ways to get downhill. I would like to see a lot more Donta Foreman. It seems like when he's involved in the game plan, the Browns do really well, at least so far, right? He didn't get any touches game one for real. They lost. He got a lot of touches game two. They won. Didn't get a lot of touches game three. They lost. So, you might want to give him some more touches. I like the way Jerome Ford has been running. I think his progression is coming along very, very well. And I look forward to him having some type of breakout game this season. I really think he's primed for it and he's ready. The receiver game. I think this is a good game for Amari to show up, right? Amari, drafted by the Raiders, started the season there. Started his career there. Ended up going to Dallas. Now he's at the Browns. And to me, he's still elite. I don't really remember a time when Amari Cooper wasn't elite, but he's definitely still elite for me right now. I think Elijah Moore has played really well, right? I think he has played really well up to this point. I think he's taken advantage of the opportunities he's given. I think Jerry Jeudy has played pretty well so far as well. I do want to see more from Tillman. I am not going to condemn him for the one play last week because, in all fairness, he probably shouldn't even have to been in that position regardless to begin with. But I do want to see more from him, right? Jordan Akins has shown to be a very formidable weapon if he is utilized. I definitely want to see more of Akins. But overall, I need to see Deshaun in rhythm. Deshaun, if you got to run for 200 yards, bro, just run for the 200 yards. But one thing I don't want is you running for 200 yards and you're holding on to the ball. Deshaun, in 2 seconds, that ball should be out. In 2.5 seconds, it definitely should be gone. That's all it takes for a defensive lineman to get from snap to you. It's 2.5 seconds. You have 2.5 seconds to figure out who the ball goes to. You should know this before you hike the ball. All right? It ain't nobody coming down on you. It's just that's part of the quarterback position, and you know that. So there's really nothing to be mad about or feel offended about. I know Cleveland a different environment. Everybody got a fucking opinion. But trust me, Deshaun, you good, bro. Just play your game. But don't hold on to the ball. You are holding on to the ball too long. And that is one of the beginning problems with the offense. You have to let it go. I don't care if you throw 3 or 4 interceptions. I care about you letting the ball go. Because you don't seem like the same person that's going to make the same mistake twice. So let the ball go. Play free. Have fun. Use your weapons. Allow these guys to get in the open and make plays for you and make the game easier for you. Make the game easier for the defense when y'all do this. Bubba Ventrone, special teams coordinator. Get it together, bro. Get it together, bro. We need the special teams to impact the game. Not just the punter and not just the kicker. I need the return specialist to impact the game. I need the return specialist to make the game a little easier for the offense and the defense. There's 3 phases to the game. I'm sitting here watching a little bit of this Colts and Steelers right now. Joe Flacco plays for the Colts, okay? And Deshaun, it's things like this that makes things look even worse. Because now Flacco is for the Colts, and he's doing his thing. My only gripe with people trying to use that is Flacco been in the league like almost 20 years. if he don't know to do this now, he would never know. Okay, this is how I feel about it. He would never know. So I feel like Flacco just a vet, man. You know what I'm saying? He just know how to play the game. I don't think the way he plays the game should be a knock on any quarterback younger than him because he's a veteran. He's been doing this shit for a minute. He got a Super Bowl. He's got one of the best Super Bowl runs for a quarterback in history. It is what it is. But we got Deshaun. And Deshaun, we need you to step it up, baby. That's it. Just play free. Enjoy. Love the game like you've been loving it. And everything else going to fall into place. I don't have too many concerns about the defense. I really feel like the defense going to come into their own as they usually do. They're going to figure it out. We going to be good. All right. Now Gardner Minshew is one of those quarterbacks who can get hot out of nowhere for no reason. He plays with the hunger like he has something to prove. So it doesn't, it wouldn't shock me if he come out trying to, do his thing and make it, make it hard for the Browns. But I don't think he has enough talent to make it hard for the Browns, right? I don't think he has enough talent to keep them from being able to dominate the game. I don't think now I think Max Crosby is playing, but Devontae Adams is not. He still got Chandler, but guess what? The Browns got a squad, so I feel like they just need to come in there and play their game, man. It's hot, it's nice. They in Vegas, kicking it. You feel me? The Raiders shouldn't be a problem. If I had to give a prediction for the score, I would say 31-13 Browns. I can see Ford, Cooper, Moore, and Foreman all getting in the end zone today. Now I could replace a Foreman touchdown with a Deshaun running in. But I think they can get 4 touchdowns and a field goal today. I think they can hold the Raiders to a touchdown and 2 field goals. And I think that'd be a great week for them. 31-13, Browns over Raiders. That's where I'm going with it. I ain't gonna say they get back to where they're supposed to be because I'm not sure exactly where they're supposed to be as far as the division is for the offense and the team. But I think they should look a little more cohesive and look, not like a well-oiled machine, but at least an oiled one, right? And do some things. So, DeeTrynt, Game Changer Sports Talk, Industry Sports, streaming on multiple media platforms, Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, YouTube. Catch us on IG at Industry Sports or at DeeTrynt. If you missed the live streams, you can catch the replays on Spotify, Google Podcasts, Radio Public, and various other streaming platforms. Just look for the Industry Sports channel. Like, subscribe, share. Once you get in there, you'll see Game Changer Sports Talk with yours truly. Make sure you all do the same. Check out the website, InDaStreetzSportz.com. Catch the latest articles, updates, things going on in the sports world around us. And if you got some people who want to get spotlighted or highlighted, you want us to do an interview or something, hey, hit us up at DeeTrynt@gmail.com or at InDaStreetzSportz@gmail.com. And, we'll respond to you in our earliest convenience to get something shaken, all right? Week 4 Sunday. Can the Browns come out 2-2? It looks like the Steelers will take their first loss, and they just turned the ball over again, already down 17-0. The Bengals, it'd be nice to see the Bengals lose today. It'd be nice to see the Ravens lose today. All right. Our division, though, is like the best division in the league right now. So I don't really care what nobody does outside of the Chiefs because I don't think anybody outside of the Chiefs can really handle what we have in this division. And as far as I'm concerned with the Browns, he fumbled it. As long as the Browns dominate their division, they have more than a great shot of making it to the Super Bowl. That's my consensus. But it's a pleasure rocking with y'all. I'll come back later on with less technical difficulties, more fluidity, and most likely some post-game results. Me and my people's going to link up. We're going to all chop it up for the game, get it cracking. So I'm looking forward to talking to y'all during the end of the game or after the game and see exactly what happened. But let me throw out some random stats. Deshaun, 3 touchdown passes, over 250 yards passing, over 65% completion percentage for the day. Jerome Ford gets at least 9 touches, gets us at least 60 to 70 yards. Dr. Foreman, I think, gets at least 10 touches, and I think he'll get us at least 60 yards. Amari Cooper, I think, will have about 5 catches today. Judy will have about 4 catches. I think the person that will have the most catches today is somewhere between Akins and Jerome Ford. I think Jerome Ford will have about 6 receptions today. And I think Akins will have about 4 as well. All right. Yeah, so I think Deshaun Watson good for at least 20 completions today, maybe even 30. We're going to see, though, because I don't expect him to throw the ball 40 times. I do expect him to flirt with it, though, somewhere between, 33, 38 passes today. I expect him to complete somewhere around 30 passes today, for sure. So we're going to see how this plays out. It was a pleasure. As always, be easy. Catch y'all in a couple minutes, and we'll figure out where I was wrong or where I was right.